Have you ever felt a chill run down your spine in a seemingly empty room, or perhaps heard a noise that you couldn't quite explain? You might not be alone. The world is brimming with countless mysteries, and among them is the existence of entities that we can't quite grasp with our senses. Ghosts. Imagine this: a flickering light in the dead of night, a sudden drop in temperature, an inexplicable feeling of being watched. Could these be signs of a spectral visitor? Throughout history, across cultures and continents, tales of these ethereal beings have permeated our folklore, our literature, even our everyday conversations. They are a global phenomenon, a shared experience that transcends boundaries, unites us in fear and fascination. Whether they're loved ones reaching out from beyond, or unknown spirits tethered to our world, their tales have been told and retold. The question then arises: do ghosts really exist? Scene script. Many people claim to have seen apparitions or ghosts with their very own eyes. Throughout history, countless individuals have reported eerie encounters with the spectral figures we commonly refer to as ghosts. Let's delve into some of these accounts and note the striking similarities between them. One common thread is the image of a person who, unbeknownst to the observer, had passed away. Take the tale of a woman from New York who, while visiting an old Victorian house, saw a man in a top hat standing by the window. She described him as solid yet somehow ethereal, like a figure enveloped in a faint mist. Days later, she was shocked to find the man's portrait in a local history book, identified as the house's original owner who died over a century ago. Similarly, in the small town of Gettysburg, a group of tourists claimed to have seen a soldier in Civil War attire, wandering aimlessly through the battlefield. He appeared so real that they initially mistook him for a reenactor. It was only when the figure vanished before their eyes that they realized they had seen something unexplainable. Across the pond in England, a night watchman reported seeing a woman in Victorian clothing walking through the halls of an ancient castle. She appeared so lifelike that he called out to her, believing she was a lost tourist. But she vanished into thin air. Later he discovered that she bore a striking resemblance to a former lady of the castle who had died many years prior. These accounts, though separated by time and geography, share eerily similar details. A figure appearing real yet not quite right, the later discovery of the person's death, and the inability to explain the sighting with logic or reason. While skeptics may attribute these sightings to overactive imaginations or tricks of the light, the sheer volume of such experiences, coupled with their similarities, provides compelling food for thought. Could these spectral sightings be evidence of life beyond death? These shared experiences of sightings suggest that there may be more to the world than what meets the eye. Paranormal investigators use a variety of tools to capture evidence of the supernatural. It's not all about wandering around in the dark with a flashlight. No. This field has evolved to embrace technology, and the methods and tools used today are quite diverse and specialized. One of the most common tools you'll find in a paranormal investigator's arsenal is an EVP, or electronic voice phenomena recorder. This device is designed to pick up on ghostly whispers, words, or phrases that are not audible to the human ear. Investigators will typically ask questions into the void, hoping to receive a response on their recorders. Some of the most compelling evidence of paranormal activity has come in the form of these EVPs, with clear, direct responses to specific questions. Thermal cameras are another key piece of equipment. These cameras detect changes in temperature, which is useful because paranormal entities are often associated with cold spots. If there's a sudden, unexplainable drop in temperature, it might signify a supernatural presence. There have been instances where these cameras have captured human-like figures in places where no living person was present. Infrared motion sensors are also used to detect movement in an area where there should be none. A sudden trigger of these sensors could indicate the presence of something unseen. Investigators also use electromagnetic field meters, as it's believed that ghosts can manipulate these fields. Of course, there's the classic spirit box, a device that scans radio frequencies at a rapid pace. The idea is that spirits can use this to communicate by manipulating the white noise to form words or sentences. And then there's the full-spectrum camera, which can capture images beyond the range of human vision. This device has captured photos that feature unexplainable figures and anomalies. While skeptics might dismiss these findings, for many, they provide compelling evidence of the existence of ghosts. These tools, and the results they yield, continue to fuel the debate and push investigators further in their quest to prove the existence of the supernatural. The journey into the unknown continues. Science, too, has delved into the question of the existence of ghosts. It's true, many theories have been proposed that attempt to explain the ghostly phenomena people claim to experience. Let's take a quick look at a couple of these theories. And remember, none of them necessarily disprove the existence of ghosts. First up, we have the stone tape theory. This theory suggests that ghosts and hauntings are akin to tapes that play back the energy or emotions released during traumatic events. The theory proposes that certain materials like stone or metal can store this energy and play it back under specific conditions. It's like a movie of past events that continues to play on a loop. However, this theory doesn't explain why some people can interact with these recordings, or why not every traumatic event results in a haunting. Next, there's the theory of infrasound. Infrasound refers to low-frequency sounds that are below the range of human hearing. Some researchers suggest that exposure to infrasound can cause feelings of unease, dread, or even terror. It can also cause physical symptoms like chills, pressure in the ears, and blurred vision. All of these are often reported during supposed ghost encounters. So could it be that what people are experiencing as a ghostly presence is actually the effects of infrasound? It's possible, but it doesn't explain every reported ghost sighting or encounter. What these theories show us is that science is willing to explore the unexplainable. It's willing to consider possibilities outside of our current understanding of the world. But just as these theories offer potential explanations for ghostly phenomena, they also leave many questions unanswered. They don't provide concrete proof one way or the other. So, are ghosts real? Could the energy of past events linger in our environment, seen and felt by some? Could low-frequency sounds be causing us to see and feel things that aren't there? Or could there be something else entirely at play? So, even in the realm of science, the question remains open. Perhaps the most compelling evidence of all comes from people's personal experiences. There's something undeniably powerful about the stories we hear from those who've encountered the inexplicable, the eerie, the paranormal. Let's delve into a few of these personal narratives. One night, a woman named Sarah was alone in her house when she heard the soft melody of a piano. She followed the sound to her living room where the keys of the piano moved on their own, playing a song that her deceased grandmother used to play. Sarah was not fearful, but instead felt a sense of comfort and connection that defied logical explanation. Then there's the story of a man named Tom. He was visiting an old battlefield, trying to connect with the history of the place. Suddenly he felt a cold hand grip his shoulder. When he turned around, no one was there. But he was certain of the touch, certain of the icy chill that ran down his spine. This encounter left him with a deep sense of the past's lingering presence, a sensation that continues to haunt him to this day. Or consider the tale of Lucy, a nurse who worked the night shift at a hospital with a long history. On several occasions she saw a figure in a white dress wandering the halls, only to disappear when approached. Other staff reported similar sightings. These experiences, beyond the realm of the ordinary, left an indelible mark on Lucy and her colleagues. These aren't just tales meant to send chills down your spine, they're significant experiences that have deeply impacted the lives of those who've lived them. They offer a glimpse into the inexplicable, into a realm that our everyday logic struggles to comprehend. They shake our understanding of reality, pushing us to question what we know, and inviting us to consider the possibility of what lies beyond. These personal experiences, often deeply emotional and profound, provide some of the most compelling evidence of all. In the end, the existence of ghosts remains a mystery. We've journeyed through centuries of sightings, delved into the depths of paranormal investigations, and explored the scientific theories that attempt to explain the unexplainable. We've heard personal experiences, some chilling, some comforting, but all hinting at a world beyond our own. We noted the many instances of ghost sightings, from spectral figures to strange occurrences that defy logic. We dissected the work of paranormal investigators, their tools and methods, their successes and failures in providing tangible evidence of the supernatural. We've considered scientific theories that suggest our understanding of the universe might not be as complete as we think, and we've shared personal experiences, tales of encounters with the unknown that have left lasting impressions on those who've experienced them. Whether or not you believe in ghosts, these stories and pieces of evidence certainly give one pause for thought. After all, isn't it more exciting to live in a world where the possibility of the unknown exists?